Hello, I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts, and we are on day 25, hashtag Creep on June 24, which is hosted by Tracie Fox Creative. All the information concerning this collaboration is listed below in my description box. And this is what was in the DigiKit for day 25. This tag says go, very creepy looking commode and a wash basin, and then of course the storyline, and this tag, which was a fold over tag. And yes, I already have inked it up, and I just wanted to go ahead and sew this little piece on the back to have a journal spot, but I forgot to open it up when I was sewing, and I just caught myself when I had done the first strip here. So then I sewed this part and the bobbin thread. That was the end of it. So I re-threaded that, got that all going, and it's all wonky and it's okay. It's just been a faux pas the whole way through for this poor little tag here, but I'm gonna make it work because I have a lot of time invested in it. I think it looks really pretty so far, but we're going to go with it. So the storyline for today is Ernest noticed the word "you" written into the condensation on the larger of the two mirrors by the sink. Similar things continued to occur. That would be unnerving if someone wrote "you" in the condensation and there's no one else there. That would be unnerving. Let's place that right there. And I'm going to attempt to carry on here with this. What I want to do, the go is what was on the tag in that mirror, but this was in the kit. This mirror that actually says "you" on it. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I made a little frame for this. I drew it on here too so I would know which way I was supposed to glue it on there. I think that's a cute little wooden frame. So we're going to go ahead and glue this picture in the frame real quick. Get that part started. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. What I want to do is have this behind it, and we will have this one in the front, and we will tip it out so we see "you" and "go." That would be kind of creepy. So that's what we're going to do today. So what I need to do next is go ahead and get the brads in this one, 3 of the brads, because this brad is going to go through some more cardstock and through this tag to the inside, but the other 3 are just strictly decorative. So let's go ahead and see what the best place for this would be. This one's going to go here, so let's go about right there. I am not, you know how I am not super concerned about it being straight. Just want it to be a little straight, that would be nice. Go right about there. And about there. Okay, that's good. But these are strictly just to look pretty, so just get these tucked in here. that looks good. Let's see how we want to do the last one. We want this to be glued on here, and the hole will be poked through there. So let's glue this on and make sure that's how it's going to go. That one there, that's going to be a frame. This will be on top, and this will poke all the way through. Yes, let's just get this glued on. This nice, I did double of this black cardstock. That looks good, I like that. And let's let that dry a little bit more. I did put a lot more glue on it than necessary, probably. Okay, we'll set that up there. Actually, I'll turn it over like that to dry for a little bit. And we'll work on this part. This, we want this to be as a frame also. But I want this word go to show as much as possible. So it does not have to be the same size as the other one. Let's see. We need to do this, right? Like, well, it doesn't really matter right there, does it? It just needs to be even on both sides. Now we know how much space to cut out. So let me go cut this out and we'll be right back. There we go, that looks good. Going to put it about like that. I think we need to ink up the inside and the outside with black. There we go. I think that will work just great. Let's do like this. So we just need to trim a little bit off that top here. See if that's enough, just so you can't see it. There we go. I think that'll work out well. Okay, now let's trim this. There, that looks good. I like that. I think that will work just fine. Let's get the glue on here. I'm going to stand up so I can get this positioned better. Put it about right here, maybe. Where's our other piece at? These are the same size, I think. No, they're not the same size. You know what? I glued it on the wrong way. Told you, this little project has been a fiasco from the moment I started it. So let's just trim a little bit off the bottom. Oh my goodness. Oh, good times, good times. Okay. Oh my. Okay, now it's just, we just want to make sure that you can't see it once we have it like that. Let's get some black soot right here on this edge. There, that will work. Okay, now we're going places. Slowly, but we're going places. Oh, this is funny. Let's see. Do we want it? Needs to be so I can get that thread in there. Okay, I can go a tiny bit farther up. Let's get this glued on. That looks fine. Now let's put this piece on. Okay, where is, I think this will fit in here. So I can poke the hole. Stand up and make sure it's covering. Okay. Yes, that went all the way through. Now I'll get this last brad, cut through all of this, all of these layers. I need that to be a little bit bigger. That will work out nicely. There we go. Now you go. I don't know why I think that's so funny. It's pretty crude, pretty crude frames and everything, but it just fits spec style. I like that. I think it turned out just fine. There we go. Let's glue this together now. There we go. I think that it is looking better than I had expected. Oh, that's so funny. Things just go awry. They just do. I think that looks fine. I think once I put something on this and it dries, that will be flatter. This is kind of warped up a bit, but I do think once I have put something heavy on top, it'll be just fine. You go. I like that. I really like this. If you fold it, it looks really pretty. And then just staple it on. That'll be pretty. Let's do that. I think that goes like that. That would be really nice. I think that will work. Okay, let me get it so that it is all going to be together. So when I staple it, it will all be together. That's what I just said, wasn't it? This has definitely been a fun project. If it can go wrong, it has went wrong with this little project. It's just this one. The rest of them have been pretty uneventful. Okay, let me get my stapler. We may need more than one staple. There, that looks really nice. I like that. That one's determined to go forward. So when I put a weight, like a book, on this overnight, this lace will stay flat too. I like that. That looks really pretty. I think the copper is just fine, but I do think I'm going to put a couple more staples that way. Put one on this side. There. They're really not that noticeable on that side, see? I think that turned out really nice. Just a little bit wonky all the way around, but I don't mind. I like it. We need something for here, don't we? Okay, I found a few little pieces of mail, and then an almanac, and then handle with care. I think that just is funny. It goes with that. I think I'm going to darken this up a bit, just right here. Let's see if I can move that. There. There we go. I think that will be great. These need to be inked up on the edges. Let's do that. I think we have it finished now, but you go. That looks good. And then we have the pretty gold up there, and then a journal spot on the back. I'm glad I stuck with it because I really thought about, let's just start over. No, I've invested too much time in this, so I went ahead and carried through, and I think it turned out really well. Thank you so much for joining me for this hashtag Creep on June 24. It is for day 25. I almost forgot, didn't I? I have forgotten in some videos, and then whenever I got finished, I'm like, oh, I had been stamping that. Let's do it in brown, and we'll put it on the back. Oh, probably black. Started in my video, didn't I? Told you this has been a fiasco the whole way through, but I persevered, and I have a pretty cool looking piece of ephemera, I think. June 25th. There we go. Huh, I like that. That worked out nicely. Let's just put the date right there. And I'm Bex with Black Whisper Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me. Have a wonderful crafty day.